I need to change my look. I went through a breakup a couple months ago, and I think objectively that's just the best time to change your appearance. And I moved to London, and there's a lot of cool looking people here, so I have to keep up. Okay, let's go over what we'll be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna get a haircut, professionally, I might add, a piercing. I'm going to do henna freckles. I'm gonna do a hair mask. I'm gonna do some skincare, do something about my nails, pluck, laminate, and dye my eyebrows. Obviously do some makeup, and hopefully find an outfit as well. We have a lot of stuff to do, so today I'm going to get a piercing. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get my other nostril, so it'll finally be symmetrical. I'm gonna go get it done in Shoreditch because there's a vegan bakery that I've been wanting to try there. So I'm just gonna have breakfast, get ready, and go. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna be filming the piercing process because I'm way too scared to film in public, but I'll definitely show you when I get back. Hi, Mama. Sit.
For them at least, while exploring each of their respective worlds. You guessed it. So you control the team as a unit. I do not.
I'm back home. I got my piercing. I got the pastries. I'm eating the rest of the almond one. It's really good. I haven't even really had that much of the middle, which is the best part. It was really hard to choose the pastries because they all looked good. I definitely want to go back and try more. I ate the rest of the almond pastry. I can't recommend that place enough. And then I watched a couple episodes of Celebrity Traders UK and I fell asleep. So I took a little nap and then I took Jamie for a walk. But yeah, I just want to show you my new piercing. So here it is. Nothing special right now. It's just the most basic stud that I could get because I'm gonna change it as soon as it heals. I think I want to get a hoop that has like little dangly charm on it. My nose is still a little bit swollen right now and it still really hurts. Oh my god, the piercing itself, getting it done, hurts so much. And like I have my other nostril pierced, so I was expecting it to be that same level of pain, which really wasn't that bad. I think mostly because she did it really fast, but this was done super slowly. And then putting in the jewelry hurt even more. It was just, yeah, it was a really painful experience. My eye was just watering uncontrollably the whole time. But the guy was really nice and I appreciate that he took a lot of time to make sure that they lined up. But anyway, that's the first step of the glow up complete. So next step will be my haircut, I think. I think I found a salon, so I just need to make an appointment and I'll do it sometime next week. Okay, Jamie's whining right now. I need to go check on him because he's had diarrhea, so I need to make sure he doesn't do that again in the house. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow and I'm filming this little like before segment now because my appointment's at 11 and my sleep schedule's been so messed up. I've been waking up around 11, so I anticipate being very tired tomorrow morning, so I feel like I just won't have the energy to film. But anyway, this is my hair before. So here are some examples of what I want and what I'm gonna kind of ask for. They're all slightly different, but basically I want the back to be shorter than the front. I want to keep the front pieces as long as possible and grow them out. I'm not getting bangs though because I'm not ready to have them again just yet. But I mean, once you have bangs once, like you will keep getting them for the rest of your life. So I'm sure at some point I'll want them, and then I'll just cut them myself because I like cutting them myself. I don't really trust anyone else to cut my bangs. I really love this haircut on Shannon Sossaman. I mean, like, I love her in general. So maybe I'll end up adapting my hair to be more like this in the future by like cutting my bangs and just like cutting the layers myself, because it definitely looks like a really like DIY haircut, which is what I like about it. But anyway, that's not what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm not really sure how short I want to go though. I'm thinking maybe like, I was thinking to my jaw, but now I'm like, maybe I should do it chin length. I feel like I'll just decide in the moment, which probably isn't good, but we'll see. I have no clue how this is gonna turn out because the hairdresser didn't even really have any photos online. Hopefully it'll turn out well. I'll bring a hat in case it's terrible and I don't want to be seen in public with it. Oh, also I wanted to talk about my nose piercing and how it's been healing. It's been bleeding pretty much every night, but I looked it up and apparently that's normal for it to do that for like, I think up to a couple weeks after getting it done. But other than that, it seems to be healing well and it hurts a lot less now, so that's good. All right, well, I think that's all I wanted to talk about, so I will see you tomorrow. Okay, here's my hair. It's so soft now from the mask. I'm mostly really happy with it. I think the back looks really good and it's definitely better than I could ever do, for sure. I just wish that the front was a little bit more disconnected from the back, because if you can see, it's just like kind of like a smooth transition from the front to the back, and that's not what I wanted. It was just hard for me to like describe what I wanted exactly because I get so nervous at hair salons. I feel like I can never find the perfect picture to show them, but he did a good job. I just wish that I had gotten it shorter in the back so that it was a little bit more exaggerated. There's a couple pieces at the sides that I am so tempted to cut so that they match up with the back and then the front would look more disconnected. I know that's a bad idea, but I feel like I won't be able to stop myself. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow though. I'll sleep on it. But yeah, let me try and show you the back. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. I realized I never showed my 2 new tattoos. I had them at the start of the video, so it's not part of the glow up, but I mean, you've never seen them unless you follow me on Instagram and you watched my stories. Here is the first one. I'll put a photo so it's easier to see. So it's the girl and the fish is part of it too. And this is from an Aya Takano painting. She's one of my favorite artists. And the tattoo turned out so perfectly. It's my first tattoo with color. I never thought I was gonna get color tattoos, but I feel like this really needed the blush and the lips to be red. And then the other one, I guess you just saw because you saw the back of my neck, but I'll show you again. So that one's from the tattoo artist Flash. They were both done by my friend Ruby in LA. I got them done right before I left. She's so talented. Both of them turned out perfectly. I'm so happy with them. I love them so much. I feel like I haven't really seen them that much since I got them because I've been mostly wearing long sleeves or sweaters. And then the other one's on the back of my neck, so obviously I'm never gonna see that one, sadly. But now that my hair's short, other people will be able to see it more easily, so that's really cool. The last thing I'm gonna do tonight is skincare. I'm gonna use this thing that I'm borrowing from my mom. It's like one of those wands that has the different colored lights that does something good for your skin. And then I also have this face mask that my sister's letting me use, so very nice of them. It's the next night. I just wanted to show you my makeup really fast. I did green blush. I've just been wanting to do a look with green blush for a while, and today is also St. Patrick's Day, so I decided to make it like a St. Patrick's Day look with the colors of the Irish flag. And yeah, I mean, I did it like a few hours ago, so it doesn't look quite as good as it did when I first did it, and like my lip combo has mostly come off, but I just wanted to show you before I take it off. Now I'm going to take off all of my makeup so that my face is clean for the henna freckles, and I'm also gonna laminate my brows. So yeah, let me just take off my makeup. Okay, I'm gonna do the henna freckles first. My friend Indigo did them on me for the first time, and I really liked how they looked. And then I tried to do them on myself, and they did not turn out well, but I'm gonna try again. So let's do it. I'm gonna leave this on my face until tomorrow morning. Okay, moving on to brow lamination. I'm using this one from Ardell. I have done this once before and this turned out well, so hopefully it turns out well again. It smells kind of crazy. Oh, I forgot I put this in there. It's like a sun catcher. Okay, so first step, make sure brows are clean. They're clean. Using the spoolie, brush brows upward or in desired direction. Okay, so I'll do one brow at a time. Okay. Apply Brow Affix Bottle 1 onto a small section of hair. Using the clear mini comb, brush hair upward and continue to work in small sections throughout the brow. I'm nervous about this getting in my eyes. These ones I kind of want to brush not like fully upwards. Dip into Style Solution, Bottle 2, and apply onto brows. Oh, it's a little thick. Is it dried out? Maybe it's dried out. Oh no. I'm gonna use this like silicone brush. I don't know if this is supposed to be this texture. It's kind of clumpy. Is that normal? Hope so. Ew. Yeah, that smells really good. I have a feeling that it's not supposed to be clumpy and this is just old. I got this like 2-3 years ago. Doesn't seem that old to me. And now I leave this on for 5 minutes, so I will come back in 5. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm supposed to use the comb to brush the hairs upwards to remove any of the excess, whatever it's called. Let's see if this works. It's hard to brush through them. And then I take the neutralizer. Okay, I think this has turned into a solid too. That's not good. I probably shouldn't be using this on my brows, but I've already come this far, so I have to continue. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in the neutralizer, try to get some of it. I just didn't think it would go bad that fast. I guess maybe 2 years is a long time. Well, yeah, it's chunky. Alright, that's the best I can do. So now I'm gonna cover them with plastic wrap again. And I guess I can just like put it on and then cut it. Alright, now I leave this on for 5 minutes again. Alright, taking this off now. Okay, so now I need to lightly moisten a paper towel with water. Okay, it is moistened. It says to blot, but it's so thick I don't know if it's gonna come off by just blotting. Yeah, I kind of need to wipe it. I don't know if that's completely off. And then it wants me to use the treatment oil, bottle number 4. Bottle number 4 is fully dried up. There is nothing left in this. So I think I'm just gonna use a different type of oil because I think the oil is just to soften your brows because the lamination stuff dries them out. But I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because when I looked it up it said to not use oil until it's been 24 hours so that they have time to set. Let me use the spoolie to brush through them. I mean, I think all the product is out. Alright, well that was unfortunate, but hopefully it still turns out okay, and we'll just have to see tomorrow. So tomorrow I will dye them and also pluck them because they need to be cleaned up a little bit. Alright, well I will see you tomorrow night then. Well, hello again. It's 2 days later. I just could not film yesterday because I went to a screening for Ready or Not 2, and it was really fun, but the whole entire day I was just filled to the brim with anxiety, so I couldn't do or think about anything else. So 2 days later, I'll show you what the freckles look like. They've like developed more, I think, even than like from yesterday. I think they look really good. Let me zoom you in. Yeah, I'm really happy with how they turned out. Definitely a lot better than the first time I did it. They look a lot more natural, and I think I could even put like some more on my nose. But yeah, the eyebrows, I don't know if it worked. I don't think it did. I would be shocked if it did. I honestly can't really remember what it was like to have them laminated before. So tonight I'm gonna continue doing my eyebrows. I'm going to tweeze them and also dye them. So I think I'll tweeze them first. Just getting rid of the stray hairs. The front of this one has been bothering me for so long because I've been waiting to tweeze them for this video, but it's just so different to this one. So it'll be nice to even it out a bit. I have really asymmetrical eyebrows, so they're never going to look exactly the same, but try to get them just a little bit closer. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is use a straight razor to just go over like the top of, oh, I forgot which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's the higher one. It's so funny, I can't like see it really when I look in the mirror. I can only see it when it's inverted. Just clean it up a little bit. And this is a fresh blade, I just changed it. I love when it gets the fuzz off. It's so satisfying. I really see the appeal in like shaving your entire face to get all the fuzz and like dead skin off. I tried that once though, and like it was not good. It just kind of felt like sandpaper, and I think it irritated my skin also. And I'll just go in between my brows, just because there were a couple that were like too small to get with the tweezers, so just shave them off. I'm just gonna lightly do this one, just like the very top of it, but not like, I'm not gonna go into it too much, because this is the lower down one. I'm also getting around the sides at like any stray hairs between my eyebrows and my hairline. It's so fun to do. I wish I had more hairs to get rid of with this. Okay, I'm just gonna use it on the bottom of this one, just a tiny bit. Sadly, I think that's all there is to get rid of, so I guess I'm done with this. So that means it's time to dye them. I'm using this old Garnier Nutrice brown hair dye. I use such a small amount when I use it, so it has lasted so long. I mean, I probably don't have to say this, but I'm sure that this is not good to use on your eyebrows, but I leave it on for like a couple minutes. I'm gonna leave it on for even less time now because apparently after you laminate your eyebrows, they take the dye more easily, so you don't need to leave it on for as long. So I'm just mixing equal parts, what I think is equal, in this little cup. I think I'll have to use the silicone brush again, so I'll just mix that up. And oh my god, I also don't have Vaseline. I have this cream, this moisturizer next to me. Maybe that'll work. I'm just gonna like apply it pretty heavily to like underneath and on top of the brow. I don't know if this will work. Alright, oh, I probably should use some alcohol on my eyebrows to get rid of any oil from my skin. Probably should have done that before the moisturizer, but oh well. Okay, I have some alcohol in this bottle. Okay, that should be good enough. Keep my eye closed, just in case it falls. Oh, I see some more brow hairs that I need to pluck. Do that after. I really need to buy Q-tips. There's just so many times where I need them. This brush has really come in handy though. You know what, now that I think of it, I should have tweezed my eyebrows after dyeing them because they're kind of irritated from plucking them, so putting dye on top of that probably isn't a good idea. Oh, it's only gonna be on for a couple minutes, so hopefully it doesn't do too much damage. I'm just gonna kind of like use the brush to make sure that it gets on every part of the hairs. Just go like against the grain. And I'll just leave that on for like 2 minutes. Alright, it's been 2 minutes. I'm just gonna use this toilet paper to take it off, but then I'll also go and like wash it off my face as well. Okay, let me go wash my face and then I'll come back. Okay, washed it off. Let me put my glasses on so that I can actually see. I think they turned out well, from what I can see. This is probably the best they've ever turned out. I feel like when I've done them in the past, I've left it on for too long. I guess it really does only need to be on for a couple minutes. There's some dye on my skin, but that'll come off when I wash my face more. Yay, I'm really happy with that. So that's done. Now I just need to do my nails. I think I'm gonna just do that off camera, but I will show you them after I'm done. It's been a long time since the last clips. This video has taken a long time to make, like essentially the whole month at this point. But today I'm gonna finish it. I'm going to do my makeup and try to do something about my hair. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about the haircut. I want to cut it myself more, but I'm still gonna wait a little bit longer. But let me show you my nails. It's just a solid green color. I just really like this color. It's like an army green. I think that's the name of the color, like the name of the nail polish. Just reminds me of olives. I love olives. So because it's been such a long time, I ended up re-dyeing my eyebrows yesterday, and then I also have done the henna multiple times since the first time, and I did it today, so they're still kind of orangey and not as dark as they will be, but the makeup's gonna cover them pretty much anyway, so I'll probably end up using a freckle pen to go on top. But yeah, let's get started on the makeup, and I'm just gonna clip my hair back. I'll put the products that I use in the description as usual. The look I'm going for today is gonna be kind of whimsigoth and maybe slightly vampiric. Just like my favorite styles of makeup. I really want a new profile photo for everything, and I want to make it the same for all of my platforms so that people know it's me without even like having to see my name. And I've wanted to change it for a while, but there just hasn't been anything else to change it to. Okay, I totally meant to mix the foundation in with some white face paint because I wanted my skin to be paler because I'm going for a vampire, so I'm just gonna hope that this mixes when I like blend them in together with a brush. We'll see if this works. But as I was saying, I'm hoping that the photos that I take of this look, I will be able to use for my profile photo, my new profile photo. I think that ended up being okay, mixing it on my face. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the face paint in certain areas. Okay, by certain areas, I guess I mean kind of all over my face. My skin is breaking out so much right now, just because I'm on my period. This probably isn't the best time to film the end of this video, but I just feel like I had to finish it now, or else I wasn't ever going to. Okay, that's my base done, I think. I mean, I'm gonna do blush, but I'm gonna do that after my eyes so I can make sure that the color goes with my eyes. I've been really liking putting a matte white highlight right here in the inner corner. I'm gonna also put this down here too. Try to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. And then I'm gonna use this Kaleidos palette that I don't use very often, but it has some nice shades in it. I just like kind of forget about it because I use the other one so much. I'm just gonna put that right next to the white highlight. Okay, there was definitely already eyeshadow on the brush because this one is a lot lighter than this one, but I'll just add some of the darker color from that palette just to darken this side up a bit to make it match the other one more. And then I'll use the lighter color in that palette. This brush is dirty as well, but I think it just has brown on it, so it should be okay. I'll use that color to smoke it out a little bit. Kind of going into my crease with this color. I've been really inspired by Chinese makeup, like the style of the eyeshadow placement. And then I'm going to switch to doing the eyeliner. I'm using this black pencil liner just to get a rough shape. I'm just using an angled brush to bring the wing out a little bit more. Probably gonna go back over this with liquid liner so it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm also kind of bringing it into the crease a little bit. I'm also gonna put the same eyeshadow that I put on the inner corner in the outer corner. Starting off with the medium color first. So I'm basically just sculpting the eye right now. And then I'm just softly blending the outer corner in with the inner corner. Like up at the crease, I mean. And I'm gonna use that same color to emphasize my agiosol, or like fake it, I guess. And then I'll just blend that out with the bigger brush. I'm gonna go back to the eyeshadow in a bit, but right now I'm going to put this dark red in my waterline. Okay, that's made it look kind of vampiric, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take this color again and put this under my eyes in the outer corner. Just wanna add a little bit more definition there. I'm gonna get a little bit of the eyeliner on this little brush just to put right in the middle of where I put that last eyeshadow and my lash line. This will just kind of like smoke the red out a little bit, make it a little bit more prominent, and just like fill in that gap there. And this is the dark color from that palette. It's like a muted purplish brown color. Now I'm gonna take some liquid liner and I'm gonna go over the eyeliner. I'm gonna put the white shadow stick under my eyebrow. I really want to try, from my like build your own palette from Lethal Cosmetics, I really want to try this middle. It's an orangey red shimmer and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner. Just want to try it. I feel like I need to use a brush to get it right at the inner corner, right next to the eyeliner. Fingers just aren't small enough for that. It just doesn't apply as well with a brush. I mean, like, pretty much no shimmer does. Okay, that looks really pretty. I'm deciding whether or not I want to use this one. It's like a purplish blue one, all on my eyelid. I think instead I will use the one in here, but I just need to make sure it's not dirty. It has a ton of the other eyeshadows on it, so I need to clean it up first. I'll just use a Q-tip to take that top layer off. I'm just gonna tap it on my eye. I want it to be more of like a light wash than a super opaque shade. It's kind of purplish. Okay, I've decided I want to put this color just a tiny bit on the very center of my eyelid, just on top of the other one. Okay, so that added some like greenish blue sparkles into it. I don't know if that was the right move, but I just wanted to try it. Okay, I'll come back to the eyes in a minute, but I'm gonna just do the blush so I can see what it looks like. I'm using this one from Kaleidos. Completely forgot the name. I think it's called Pale Rose. I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbones. I just want a subtle color. This color's really light, so I mean it's automatically pretty subtle, but I'm not putting like a ton of it on. I'm also gonna put this on my nose. I'm gonna use this really light pink in the Conjuring palette from Lethal Cosmetics, and I'm gonna put that where the white is, just to soften it a bit, make it less of a stark white. It's still gonna be a really bright highlight, but just a little bit softer, I think. I'm gonna do mascara now. This makeup is not gonna go with my nails at all, just a heads up. I'm using lash primer first. And the mascara. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my mascara to dry a little bit before I move on to the design of the eyeliner. But here are some photos that I was inspired by. I just kind of went through my Pinterest to find some inspiration and I really liked these. So I'm gonna do something like this, just with like a lot of swirls and stuff like that. I think I'll just do the lipstick while I wait for the mascara to dry. I'm gonna do like a smoked out black lipstick. So I'm using the Sushi Glow Bloody Lip Tint and Sparkly Void. Apply just like a thin layer first. And then I'll use my finger to blur out the edges. Gotta do it quickly because it'll start to set. And then I'm gonna do another layer. I'll do one lip at a time just to make sure it doesn't set while I'm doing the other one. I'm gonna use a brush for this. Need a little bit more in this corner. Now I'm going to use the purplish color in this palette and put that along the edges of my lips, just to make it even more smoky. And also hopefully tie in the color a little bit to the eyes. Okay, now for the fun part, I'm gonna use this black wet liner from Glisten, and I'm just gonna use some setting spray because I don't have water in here. And then I'm gonna use this nail art brush to do the design. I think I might just do it on one side rather than both of them. And that is mostly because I don't want to have to worry about making them symmetrical. But also I think it looks cool when it's asymmetrical and the design's just on one side. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, it's done. I really like it. I think my whole makeup's done. Let me just spray it with some setting spray. I might put some lip gloss on, but I'll do that in a little bit. I want to do my hair now. I'm gonna use these star clips to just clip back my bangs. And then I'm gonna use these other star clips. Okay, I don't want it to block the eyeliner though. I might have to adjust all these off camera. It's kind of hard to see. I feel like I need to look into the bigger mirror. In fact, I need to put on my glasses so I can see better. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna straighten these front pieces so that they're a little bit longer. I really need the layers to grow out in the front section so that this will be more full, because right now it's so scraggly. Kind of just looks like a mistake in the haircut, but I'll get it eventually. I'll get my dream haircut at some point. I just need to not bleach or dye my hair for at least like a year, I think. We'll see if I can do that. These are from INH. I have some hair extensions from them too, and they're pretty good. I wish I had them with me. Okay, there's a lot more product on this side. I used like a curl enhancing gel when my hair was wet, and I guess I put a lot in this side because it looks a little greasy. Almost forgot about highlight. I'm gonna use this blue one from Kaleidos. Just putting this on my nose. I can't really do the highlight here, so I'll just leave that. I don't want to go over the design because it'll make it less dark. I want to do something else with my hair, like put some pieces up or something. I don't know what though. Maybe I'll use some little hair clips. Just kind of like twisting it. I don't know, we'll see if this looks like anything. Maybe I'll take that down. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. It never works out when I try to copy something like that on the other side. That's not the same at all. I might have to fix that off camera in a second. I'm gonna spray some perfume on. I got this from Ataraxia. They sent it to me recently, and I really like it. It's called Deity. The main note is honey, which I didn't think I would like, but turns out I do. It smells so good. And then I will put some jewelry on. I think I'm gonna do these sword ones. And then let me grab a necklace. Okay, I ended up taking the buns out just because I feel like it didn't really go with the makeup. But I have this necklace. Feels kind of like a metal clown collar. Ooh, it's cold. It's from Wired Jupiter on Instagram. And then I'll just put my rings on. These are all from Regal Rose. I'll show you in a second. Okay, here they are. The green one matches so well with the green nail polish. And again, the green does not go with this makeup look at all, but still looks cool. So now last thing for me to do is to choose an outfit. I didn't end up buying any new clothes. I looked on Depop for a little bit, but I wasn't finding anything. I looked on Vinted too. Yeah, I just couldn't find anything. But I do have some newer clothes that I haven't really worn that much, so I'm gonna make an outfit with those. And yeah, so let's move to a different area. Okay, sorry, the lighting is terrible over here. I turned on the overhead lights, but they make such a horrible noise. I might have to turn them off. So I have this skirt that I got from my friend. Then I have this shirt, very whimsigoth, and this is just from Depop. I got it as a gift for my ex, but then we broke up before I gave it to her, so I kept it, so that's pretty cool. And then I have this black sheer thing that I might put over the other top, or I might put a black cardigan on top, I'm not sure. Let me try those on and see if I like how it looks. Okay, here's the top and the skirt. I don't know how well they go together, but I think maybe once I add boots, it'll look better. Let me try this on. I don't know if this will be able to go on top of this, because they both have bell sleeves. Okay, yeah, I don't know about that. It kind of looks cool with both of the sleeves, I think. Okay, I finally got the sleeves out. Yeah, it looks really cool. And then I'm just gonna tie, I think just the first, like, top tie of this. I think this is from Urban Outfitters. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. Let me try it with the boots. These are from Demonia. They're falling apart, but they're like my favorite shoes. I'm gonna try some earmuffs with this. Let me see what that looks like. I don't know if it really adds anything, just like warmth. Okay, I think I will actually put on some lip gloss. This is from Kaleidos. It's called Free Fall. It's like a sheer black sparkly lip gloss. Alright, so yeah, this is the end of my month-long glow up. Did not intend for it to take this long. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. This will definitely be my longest video yet by far, but I hope that's okay. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.